What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we're back on Need to Be 2015 as part of EDDIES challenge. It's kind of part of the Let's Play, but not really. I'm going to class it under that anyway. But you guys probably already know that. You've probably already seen the first episode. If you haven't, it's definitely worth a watch. It's down in the description below if you want to go ahead and watch it. But today we're going to go ahead and progress with the storyline. So as you can see, I'm on the 4th event out of 15, and we're just going to see how this goes. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. Okay, here we go. Projecting Karma is the name of the race, and I'm pretty sure Melissa was telling us something down the phone, but it doesn't matter because we are in EDDIES Skyline and I Am Rock is playing in the background. I'm waiting for the drop. I'm sitting here waiting for the drop. I wasn't just zoning out, by the way. I was waiting for the music to kick in. Oh! There it is! There it is! Oh my god, words cannot describe how this feels right now. This is ridiculous, and the races are actually not that easy anymore. They fixed all my issues. Yes, Deborah, go kill yourself. I'm taking this lead. Scar! Yes, I love this game. Right there with the legends, please. Yes. So, this episode's basically going to be more of what happened last episode, and that's me fanboying everywhere because this game is fucking amazing. I need to turn off pursuit music because there's actually very good songs that need to be listened to. But, yeah, I don't know anymore. I went on to my Xbox One because the download, the finish on there for the patch, and I just looked through some of the liveries, and I quickly made myself a Samantha Civic, which we're going to be doing in the Let's Play anyway. But oh my god, like, it looks so nice. The amount of parts that are available for the Civic now. You can put a hood bra on the Civic. It looks sick, and I'll show you that in this video. But yeah, it's just mad. There's some of the things you can do to some of these cars. They're just absurd, to be honest. And I'm loving the fact that, you know, we're not that. I'm loving the fact that this sprint race is relatively long. Like, that was one thing which I kind of missed in the original game, was there was only maybe 1 or 2 races which were ridiculously long. But it's really cool to see that there's some longer races. And look at the rock in the background. I'm losing my words. I'm losing my brain because the hype is taking me. The hype lords are taking me to hype heaven right now. The title of this video is simply going to be labelled I Am Rock, because that's when that song drops, the first time you listen to it, you're going to love it. You're absolutely going to love it, and all I've got to say is we crossed the finishing line first once again, and we're going to go straight into the next race. Now, I know Melissa usually says something after every single race, so we're going to see what she has to say. Slow-mo. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to accept this call. You guys can listen, and we'll come back after she's said whatever she needs to say. Oh, no! She's going to call me back! Shit! Okay, well, I guess Melissa's not calling us then. We're just going to go ahead and get straight into the next race, which is another time attack race. And I'm really happy they're adding these in, because this was something which I really thought there was a lack of. There's only 2 in the vanilla game. So I'm really happy they're adding more in. It's nice to see from me, because these are my favourite type of events, especially with friends. And is that S-Track? Or S-Track or whatever. It is. It is. It is. And the songs keep coming. It's mad how songs add to the atmosphere. I was talking about this in the first episode. Absolutely. This just fits so well. Carbon soundtrack makes a return, and the best part about this was S-Track said he was coming back, or a fake version of him said he was coming back for Need to Be 2015, and then it was found out to be debunked and defunct, and it wasn't actually real, and now he's actually in the game, and that's freaking awesome, and I am enjoying this too much. Probably it's probably a bit unhealthy, to be honest. And I've got no words. I tried to keep justifying what I'm saying, but I'm doing a CJ right now. And if you don't get that joke, you don't watch enough Drivecast. Alright, Scar reverse entry. Oh, that was really sloppy. That's going to really put a downside on what has been an amazing lap so far. Okay, Scar. What I've noticed that my R34 is ever too slightly drifty. I feel like this is kind of like the overall build, and then my 911 is kind of like my circuit build, because this is quite drifty actually. Like, you could use this for basically anything, which is really interesting because I kind of set out with the intentions of making this a circuit car. So, let's just hope we can get a good time, because I know we're not first right now. And, well, we need to come first to progress, which, again, is an amazing thing. I really like being challenged in video games, if you haven't already realised. Like, that is just, it's just great to me that, come on, skur! Yeah, it's great to me that I can go into a game and feel challenged. Like, that's something I feel is lacking in video games, and it seems with this patch, they have really gone in with it. They've really gone in with trying to beat times and trying to get you competitive, basically, and that's amazing. So there we go, 39.49. I think that should be the winning score. I'm going to go ahead and skip the rest of this video to the end, where hopefully I would have won. I guess we'll see. I got really, really worried for a second because it felt like someone was going to overtake me because the times were quite close, but no one did, so it's all good. And that leaves us with the next event to do. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Melissa should give us a call, and this time I will pick up.
Melissa here. You've got some staying power after all. Still a long, long way to the end. But the next heat is up, so you know. Bye.
Okay then, so again, basically telling us that we are available to do the next event, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do, and it's a drift contest. So, and now we're going to go ahead and get into our drift car. Okay, here we go. Drift contest, beat Eddie's challenge number 6. So we're definitely making ways in this progression system. So as you can see, we're in the Noise Bomb kind of inspired RX-7. We're going to go ahead and see what we can do. Now I know this thing is very good for drifting. It's just very hard to initiate a drift in this car. I kind of spent quite a lot of time tuning this car off the scenes. Doesn't really show because I'm really bad, but I did put a lot of time tuning this, and let's just see where this goes from here. There we go, get into that corner, nice little entry there. We're gonna go ahead and do another entry into here. 10k out of 1 drift, very, very good. I really like the difficulty of these races. That's one thing I picked up throughout this episode. The first episode I was struggling to take everything in, but after I edited it, came back, I am really liking the progression in this game so far. In this update, I should say, in this patch, in this DLC, whatever you want to call it. It feels really well balanced. It feels in between, you know, challenging and easy. Would say these drift events are ever so slightly, I would say this is more medium than hard personally, but I've got to say, frickin' hell, this is fucking good. I think the one thing which Ghost have really promised us and have actually delivered on, especially, is the live updates. The first month, we had the first look at Neons, and we had, you know, the updates and all that kind of stuff. And then this month, they've taken it to a whole new level. And I remember when the first one came out, everyone was hyped for that as fuck. Everyone was like, oh my god, Neons, more actually Neons. And now we get this, and it's just a completely different, like, ballpark. Like, now we get progression. You know, it's one thing to have, you know, neon first looks and all that kind of stuff, but then it's another thing to have a progression, like an actual storyline. Mad to me, absolutely mad to me. And there's a reason why I am praising, you know, Ghost so much, is because no other developer does this. Like, they're not getting paid for these updates, they're completely free. There's no microtransactions, you know, it's completely free. So I think, you know, I think other you know, developers such as Turn 10, such as Playground Games, I'm gonna name them, I don't give a fuck, they need to listen. They really, really do. Oh, Hard Drivers is playing. Too bad there's only 20 seconds left of this event. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can get a nice little drift through here. Kinda bounced off the traffic car, but it don't matter. Team don't care. Okay, we're gonna see if we get one last drift through here. 10 seconds left. Hard Drivers is on. That is so great. The only thing I hope is that Extract and I think one of his name is Deprisco. I hope they don't start realizing their songs are needs to be 2015 and start copyright every YouTube video, because I'm pretty sure I used them in the documentary. Anyway, let's go ahead and listen to what Melissa has to say, and then we'll go from there.
Nice win. So Travis does know how to spot the occasional talent. Well, I won't say you gave Eddie the jitters, but he did notice you. The next race is up.
Okay, so it's dwindling down ever so slowly. You know, she started off and she was like, nah, you ain't cool, yeah, nah, dog. And now she's like, okay, we kind of know who you are. We get the idea. You kind of want to take us. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and switch back into Eddie's R34 and go back into Eddie's challenge. Okay, here we go into the last race of this episode back in Eddie's R34, which I made myself, by the way, if you're a bit curious as to how I've done that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. So we've got the Pro Street music playing once again, which again the memories come back. I mean, the music alone would have been like, oh my god, we've got music coming in this update. But the fact they've added music as well as a shit ton of decals. They added in the Eastsiders decal, but it's kind of their newer version of it, the 2015 version, I'd like to think it has. They've added that in. They've added in, you know, some of the flames which are used on Razor's car. They've added in so many vinyls into the game. They've added in the kind of head of Rachel's dragon thing off her 350Z. They've added that in. So many vinyls been added, and then obviously we've got the progression, we've got the extra parts, so much. I swear, brake customization, shit. No. Catch up, kick in, please. Okay, thankfully they slowed down ever so slightly through that corner, which is very good for me. But back to what I was saying, they've added brake customization back in, and caliper customization, which I'm still yet to do, but I think I might show that off if I have a bit of time left afterwards. Oh no, that corner was taken awfully. Cam, I'm gonna win this. I haven't lost a race yet. Go. Okay, here we go. We're gonna take this guy and we're gonna go back into first place. Oh, we're so close yet so far. Oh. Okay, no, we got less than a mile left now. Come on, Nos, apply the Nos. We've gone for the overtake on the Will. And now we are in the lead. This is what I call racing right now, guys. It doesn't get much more exciting than this. This is Need for Speed. This is truly what needs. That is the perfect moment right there, coming in into that straight, one of the last long straights of this race, making that final overtake, which would finally decide where we come in this race, which is first, straight up first. You know that. Don't come at me. Bruh. Anyway, we're gonna quickly listen to what Melissa's got to say. I'll quickly show you some brake customization, and then we'll call it a day.
Here. Good race. Look, Travis and Eddie, they're like competitive brothers who've been at it for years. The old dinosaurs have been fighting over rides and ladies since who knows when. Just do your thing, alright? And as always, check the app.
Okay, so basically she's just saying, you know, we're doing good in the hood. That's basically what she's saying. So I'm going to go to the garage. I'm going to quickly show you what the brake and caliper customization is like. Now, obviously, I'm going to be showing this in customization videos, which I'm doing probably tomorrow. Like, I'm probably going to have a Samantha's video up tomorrow as well as a showcase. But that's besides the point. Quickly going to show you that, and then we're going to call it an end to today's video. So, might as well do it on this car, since this is what we're driving right now. When you go into the rim customization, you have 4 buttons now, with the last 2 being brakes and calipers. So the brake discs, you can change the look of them, so you can make them forged, you can add ceramic brakes in, cross jaws, you know, all that type of, all those types of options. And then as well as that, you can also pick the type. So we can come here and we can have the street style ones, we can have these ones, we can have the official Nissan ones, as well as some Brembo ones, and it's just endless basically. There's so many you can choose from. And this is what you call in-depth customization. This is in-depth customization, like, you know, they promised, and like we have been delivered. So we're going to go ahead and apply the Brembo brakes. Now, I'm not sure if it's separate. So yeah, it is separate. So whatever you do on the back, you've got to do again to the front and vice versa. So we're going to go ahead and add the red Brembos on. And there we go. That is it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have been awesome. Stay safe and peace.